Still looking at me.
What's up, guys? It's the Multitasker. Welcome back again to another reaction. I am on my lunch break at work, and to be honest with you, I'm already tired with this and ready to go back home because I wanted to finish Doom and I just want to rest. But in the meantime, looks like I got another requested from Storm Shadow, and he wants me to react of the top 10 of the best Transformers series, and rightfully so, because anyone who remembers when they were kids back in the 80s, this show was the biggest hype of all time, especially when it comes to advertising of the toys, because again, it's that very popular, including my brother. He remembers the G1 series. So let's get this out of the way. So without further ado, it's time to react.
It's time to transform and roll out. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Transformers series.
Now I do remember the Beast Wars.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking a look at the best Transformers TV shows that have had a Western release. We've based these picks on a mixture of fan votes, popularity, overall quality, and our own personal preferences.
All the comforts of home.
Number 10, Transformers Rescue Bots.
Fine, now you're interested.
Who would have guessed that the Transformers could be fun and educational? Starting off on a kid-friendly note, this spin-off follows a small team of Transformers known as the Rescue Bots, who assist a group of humans in stopping natural hazards and other non-world-ending situations.
That will destroy the harmonious nature of the plaza's design.
What? The fact that it's geared towards a younger demographic might scare away hardcore fans, but this show uses the Transformers banner to teach children about security and very real dangers. And that's definitely worthy of praise. Well, it must be doing something right. It's one of the longest running of any of the animated Transformers series.
Really?
Others taking the credit.
Well, I wouldn't. That would explain it.
Pretend we're tin cans.
Number 9, Transformers Robots in Disguise.
Okay, now that I do remember.
Destroy Optimus Prime! Bring it on!
This show was nothing more than filler for Western audiences until the next series transformed and rolled out. So let's just say expectations were low. But Robots in Disguise delivered. Taking place in what can almost be considered an alternate universe, this installment shows the Autobots and their human allies battling against both the Predacons and the Decepticons, following up the Beast era by bringing back characters that go back to the very foundation of Transformers lore. When being translated over from its original Japanese, writers even added in allusions to other Transformers programs. That's self-awareness, plus its mostly self-contained episodes, fairly solid action, and reliable animation production, means that longtime fans will definitely appreciate this rad series. Number 8, Transformers Energon. When the Autobots and Decepticons battle for their version of fossil fuels, things get ugly. A direct sequel to Transformers Armada, the story follows the Autobots and the rest of humanity as they join forces, focusing their efforts on finding the source of a Transformer's power, Energon.
We must collect sufficient energon to awaken Unicron!
Of course, Megatron isn't far behind. This time, he's bringing the big guns in terms of the planet-sized Unicron. With the character models fully computer-generated, this is one to check out for the stunning visuals alone.
It was meant to be try something experimental with
Number 7,
CG.
Transformers Cybertron. Continuing the trend of giving the Transformers the anime treatment, this series was released to the West as a sequel to Transformers Armada and Transformers Energon, despite being a completely distinct entity in Japan.
Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed out.
Continuity issues aside, the animation is just as crisp, and a lot more depth is given to each of the characters, especially the mysterious Vector Prime. Rounding off a trilogy of shows that wasn't ever meant to be a trilogy, Cybertron certainly has more of an authentic feel than some of its predecessors.
Decepticon in the corner
Number 6. Beast Machines Transformers.
This is the sequel to Beast Wars.
Beast Machines might not have lived up to the awesomeness that was Beast Wars, but this controversial sequel certainly went in with guns blazing from the get-go. Awakening on Cybertron with no memory, Optimus and the Maximals are hunted by mechanical drones who operate under the orders of the planet's new ruler, Megatron. This is definitely one of the darkest installments in the franchise, with an overarching story filled with themes of balance, nature, and ascension. But you have to give the creators props for taking a gamble on a more adult-oriented narrative, demonstrating that Transformers doesn't just have to be kid stuff.
I have forged this entire planet into a single elegant machine.
Number 5. Transformers Armada.
Get ready for...
Now, this one I do remember watching it like crazy.
Transformers.
The seed that would eventually lead to Transformers Energon and Transformers Cybertron. This is the show that fully embraced the anime style, with vibrant and sharp action that fans could not get enough of.
It was my favorite.
In yet another retelling, the Autobots and Decepticons battle leads to their eventual departure from their home planet. Only this time, they're in pursuit of creatures known as Minicons, miniature robots with great destructive capabilities. Even though the show's production was rushed and the animation could be full of errors, Optimus looks damn good kicking some shiny metal ass.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus who?
Number 4. Transformers Animated.
You dare strike me, Megatron?
Don't let the departure in style steer you away. This show is all kinds of awesome. After being awoken from stasis, the Autobots learn that the all-powerful, all-important, all-elusive Allspark is on Earth, as is a very pissed-off Megatron.
Is that the best you could do, Starscream?
Retelling old stories with a fresh look and plenty of modern humor, Transformers Animated reaches a perfect balance between character, narrative, and fluid action. Plus, the exceptional voiceover cast includes Tom Kenny as Starscream and Bill Fagerbakke as Bulkhead. That's right, SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star are both in a Transformers series.
Really?
You guys got it easy. All people want me to do is break stuff.
I didn't
Number
know
3,
that.
Transformers Prime.
Okay, now this one I did enjoy.
Transformers Prime mixes CG and 2D animation seamlessly together, and in doing so, it grabbed 4 Daytime Emmys. Once again, the Autobots and the Decepticons are at war with each other, but when Megatron comes back from deep space with a substance that can turn fallen machines into mindless zombies, that's when this show hits its stride, becoming one of the most highly regarded in the franchise's history.
And The Rock had a
It also
small
saw
role
Peter Cullen
to
and
be
Frank
voiced
Welker
as
return to their
Cliff
iconic
Jumper.
G1 roles as Optimus Prime and Megatron, respectively. Needless to say, all of that got fans hooked.
One shall stand.
And one shall fall.
Number 2, The Transformers.
Give it up, Megatron.
And ironically,
The universe
Transformers
is
that came out the
Despite
year
the fact that
1984,
each new
which is my
episode
birth.
is not only layered with 80s cheesiness, but also filled with attempts to introduce as many new toys, we mean characters, as possible, the Generation 1
you just
series
said that.
is indeed a classic that holds a special place in the hearts of true fans.
Wheeljack to Iacon. We're coming in.
The tale of the Autobots fighting for the freedom of all sentient beings against the infamous Megatron and his band of Decepticons is one of television history's most iconic animated stories. Even after all these years, it still holds up surprisingly well, both in animation and in action. And do we even need to mention that theme song? Before our number 1 pick rises, here is an honorable mention.
Headmasters. I don't believe I've
Number
seen
1,
this one.
Beast Wars Transformers.
I had a feeling they're going
The
to
first
bring the
generation
number 1.
ruled the 80s, but our top pick goes to this 90s gem. This reimagining of the Transformers universe, which features animal forms, quickly overcame early stumbles to become a love letter to fans, with enough callbacks, references, and even cameos to keep audiences on the edge of their seat.
Beast Wars are over, Optimus. You lose.
Crash landed on a prehistoric Earth. The Maximals and Predacons battle it out, while trying to find a way back to Cybertron. As the series progresses, however, the stakes get raised. Villains become heroes, friends are lost, and the fate of the human race hangs in the balance. With a strong narrative, great wit, and an excellent cast of fleshed-out characters, Optimus Primal and an oh-so-hammy Megatron finally gave us the best Transformers had to offer.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo
yes.
and subscribe for new videos every day.
You know, I do agree. And there are some of my favorites of Transformers, like Beast Wars, Beast Machine, it was okay. Transformers Prime, the G1 series, and Transformers Armada. That was those are the lists that I watched when I was a little younger, and it still holds out the best moments that they got to offer. Well, I think that's all I got to say for right now. I got to get back downstairs, and I got one more from him, and after that, I got another. But until then, don't forget to drop in likes and leave a comments down below. And with that said, Mighty Adventure signing out. But I will catch y'all in the next video. So take care, everyone, and be safe.